Oh, we're definitely further ahead than we were in the spring. That's number one. And after doing this for 41 years, the first day's always a great day. I've never had a bad practice on day one. So I thought the players came out with a lot of energy. I thought the work ethic was excellent. And we had a lot of repetitions. I mean, our offense was running 18 to 20 plays in 10-minute periods, which is pretty impressive when you look at day one and what they've taken from spring to fall. So pretty exciting. Well, basically right now you worry about your own team, but there are a lot of similarities between 3 or 4 opponents that you match into periods on defense, for example. They'll run 3 or 4 periods where in those periods there's 4 or 5 teams that run the same things. And we'll work on those things getting ready. So when we do in about 14 or 15 days get to North Dakota State, we got a little bit of a jump on it. Well, you know, a lot of people always talk about how people look, you know, physically. He looks great physically. I mean, as practice went on, he said his legs were starting to feel a little bit because it's back to doing all the pounding that you have to do, the drop backs, the sprints in our run game, all the things we asked him to do through a 2-hour practice. So physically, he was starting to feel a little bit at the end, but he was pretty effective as a player. And the other thing people don't understand is when you lose somebody, you lose their leadership. And having him back out here, his leadership and who he is and his positive energy is always a great thing.
It was great to be back. Felt good. Obviously, you know, the start of camp kicked in and my legs started to feel a little bit, but I'll get right back into the swing of things. And, you know, overall, it was a fun day for sure. The surgeries went well. Obviously, there was a time frame where I couldn't really do much, so that was probably the hardest part mentally. Was just being able, or not being able to get out there and be active. But now I feel great. You know, I had a great summer. Just trying to get back in shape and working with Coach Holder and the team just to get my mind right and get my body right. Well, first I just wanted to drop some weight. You know, after the surgery I couldn't run, so I put on some pounds, but I wanted to get back to a good playing weight. And then obviously get my strength back, get my leg strength back in both knees, both sides, just get more balance, and then, you know, start doing things that I needed to do when I was healthy as far as just getting better as a football player within the run game and the pass game and just overall as a leader for the team.